Here's how we plan for a start of a chase. First of all, we're looking at the oceanic event planning before we go. Then, of course, we go to the storm prediction website and look at right here. You see there's a moderate rating. I'm highlighting where I'm predicting the dry line's going to be. There's the amount of tornadoes or the probability of what we think is going to happen. So at this point, I'm getting a little bit excited. I'm starting to just kind of pre-plan for what may be a pretty significant event. Here I'm looking at the, I always look at the fire weather danger because it shows this critical area, which is kind of like a line of where I'm predicting the dry line is going to be, kind of like prior to where the storms are going to start firing off. Next, I'm going to kind of go over the area of the oceanic part where I really get into the pre-prediction process before I plan a trip. And those images are coming up next. Now is where it gets interesting. If you notice on this image, I'm kind of pointing out the wind fetch field out of the Pacific that's going to be crossing into the United States through the western CONUS. And of course, it's going to be a serious impact for what's going to happen. Next, I look at the Gulf of Mexico. As you can see by these images, there's a strong north flow of wind coming out of the south, which indicates that the low-level flow and the moisture is going to be absolutely sufficient for the storms that are going to be firing off. Well, after looking at this and then looking at other models on the Severe Warning Systems website and the Storm Prediction Center, I've decided it's time to book the trip. And here's where we go from there. Well, here's the most boring part of the storm chase. It's the drive. I'm here heading towards Nest City, actually by Waukene, and it's tornado warned at this point. See a couple possibilities. So I'm just gonna run down the 283, gonna go south, and hopefully catch some of this action. Anyway, here's a huge part of the chase. Sitting here on the drive. It's John Helen from Severe Warning Systems doing the drive. Here's a cell just south of Rush Center, Kansas. Starting to do its thing. We're in a high risk area right now. Major rotation directly ahead, right above, spinning. Right there. This one's looking good. We might have a cell here. Let's see what happens. rotation. Right here in Greensburg, Kansas. Major rotation going on. Something they don't need. Look at that movement. Way off in the distance. It's a pretty good size one. Hard to focus on it. That's a nice wedge. There we go. Beautiful wedge right there. It's trying to do its thing. Wow, that's pretty cool. There's another one rotating out. Oh yeah. Nice one. That. Oh yeah. Let's get to the peak of this hill. There's a nice one coming down. Beautiful. Yep, there it is. There it is, right there. Oh yeah. She's doing well. Right on. We got multi-vortex wall cloud here. This is great. We're in the high risk area, very south end of Kansas. We got to rotate. This is an active wall cloud. You can see tornado there. Multi-vortex, you got a couple of them, and a nice big wedge forming right there. But this is a very active wall cloud right here. There we go. We got some rotation going on. I'm heading right towards it. Looks good. Looks good. Look at that. Woo! Nice! So far now. Anyway, it's April. Well, here we are just kind of going over the reports for the day. Being in the high risk district in southern Kansas, we're kind of showing you a little bit of the reports. There is the 3 reports in Kansas. The high risk for the day, and well, not a bad chase. John Hallam reporting severe warning systems.